And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Today's satellite imagery showing a system moving northward here toward the Seward Peninsula with the heaviest clouds up in that area, and then a weakening trough trailing down into Cook Inlet with some rain showers there, moving slowly north and to a little to the northeast here in and around Anchorage late this afternoon with some light rain reported to Soldovia. Much of the day kind of off and on. Areas of light snow following in behind, but starting to taper off. Next batch of moisture moving northward here, spreading clouds up to Kodiak Island along the Alaska Peninsula, and some rain over the eastern Aleutians with a frontal boundary here extending westward, bringing rain to Adak and Atka as well, with that main low center still well to the south, just coming onto the chart. A lot of sunshine, or at least over the central and southern southeast coast today, but not too bad even to the north. Areas of sunshine, Prince William Sound, Copper River Basin, and the eastern interior, allowing temperatures to rise into the upper 40s to mid 50s in many locations here over the east side of the state, with the late March sunshine now. And for the chart today, mostly clear, some variable clouds here on the east side, but generally sun, at least at some point in the day today, was out over this area, as well as northern Cook Inlet today had a fair amount of sunshine, but the clouds rolled in the afternoon with the showers coming northward here. Showers in towards Seward today, up into Prince William Sound, and precipitation extending back to the northwest along that trough axis there into the lower Yukon River Valley areas, with some snow for the Seward Peninsula on up to the Noatak Valley, Western Brooks Range, and even the western Arctic coast. Areas of light snow persisting through the afternoon around Bethel and other areas here over the Kuskokwim Delta area, but weak high pressure that made for light winds, dry conditions over much of the Bering Sea. Next system spreading rain and wind up toward the Alaska Peninsula. In between here, this weak trough moving eastward had some clearing there for Kodiak Island. That'll change tonight with increasing wind and rain moving in with this frontal system. Moisture spreads all the way up into Kamishak and in Kachemak Bay in the southern coast of the Kenai Peninsula later tonight after midnight, and even over western Cook Inlet. And rain and snow on the increase here for the Kuskokwim Delta down to the eastern Aleutians, and also for the central Aleutian areas due to the low just to the south there of Adak and Atka. A break here, central interior stays nice over the upper Tanana Valley, or all of the Tanana Valley, into the Copper River Basin, as well as the Panhandle. Light winds continue there, and areas of light snow with a couple of weak troughs up there for the Arctic coast, especially on the western North Slope and Arctic coast there into the Noatak Valley. Still some lingering flurries or snow showers down in towards Selawik, Kotzebue, and possibly in the Kobuk Valley there, but nothing significant at all. And then for tomorrow, system lifts northward here, spreading rain and snow to start anyway. Could be starting out as snow, and then as the afternoon wears on, changing over toward rain. But anyway, a big increase in the winds here out of the east-northeast, picking up. Could be gusts anywhere from 25 to as high as maybe 40 miles an hour, especially along the coast in those normally windier areas. And as the front moves through, wind and even rain will begin to diminish for Kodiak Island, and wind and rain increase there for western Cook Inlet, southern Cook Inlet as well, and chances of rain on the southern coast of the Kenai Peninsula area. Copper River Basin dry, central northern interior dry, and drying out in the North Slope there. Arctic coast on the central coast, weak trough, keeps a chance of light snow in that area, and rain and snow showers over the western Aleutians. High pressure makes for another mostly sunny day with light winds and temperatures in the 40s to mid 50s for the southeast coast. And then on Sunday, starting out dry, and then as the day wears on, you'll see the clouds increase with the chances of rain increasing right along the coast late in the afternoon on Sunday there for the Panhandle. North Gulf Coast, same thing, increasing chances of rain throughout the day as this front extends eastward and starts to lift northward. So pretty good chance of rain for western Prince William Sound, Portage into Whittier there, down to Seward, and even Homer, Soldovia, those areas, Kamishak Bay, Kodiak Island. Periods of rain continue. A trough here along the west coast will keep rain and snow going from Seward Peninsula, actually probably around Kotzebue, southward into Bristol Bay. Colder air out here to the west and those northerly winds, that'll keep the snowfall levels down near sea level. Again, all the way down to the eastern Aleutians, look for some snow and gusty north winds there, maybe up to 30, 35 miles an hour. That's about it. And then a lot more scattered, or the showers and light snow and snow showers there will be a lot more scattered over the central and western Aleutians. North slope, kind of a widespread area of light snow or flurries and cloudy skies now for the Arctic coast and the North Slope there. May reach as far east as Kaktovik or Barter Island. Lows tonight, staying above freezing in Bristol Bay as well as Kodiak Island, the Alaska Peninsula, all in the 30s, all the way out to Shemya. Mid-20s for the Pribilofs, lower teens, St. Lawrence Island, single numbers here along the northwest coast, western Arctic coast. And in the 20s to lower 30s for south central Alaska. Teens and 20s, central interior, up to the Brooks Range, actually up to the Arctic coast. And lows upper 20s to lower to mid 30s for the Panhandle. Highs for tomorrow, southern southeast coast, 50 to 55, otherwise in the 40s. Lower 40s for the North Gulf Coast. Highs back into the mid 40s for the Susitna Valley, maybe even a couple of degrees warmer there with mid 40s all the way down to Homer. 40 for Kodiak. And again, up in the Tanana Valley, look for temperatures anywhere from 45 to maybe 55 once again, but markedly cooler back as you head west here. Tanana forecast high of about 37, Galena 33, 23 at Nome. And as you go into Savunga, about 21. Otherwise, not too bad again for the North Slope, but staying in the 20s there. Some areas rising above freezing into the mid 30s, and then colder along the northwest coast. Highs in the mid 40s for Bristol Bay, upper 30s for the Aleutians. And for the lows on Sunday morning, below zero for the western central Arctic coast, but not all that far below, anywhere from 0 to 10 below. South of the Brooks Range in the 20s. South of the Alaska Range in the 30s, except for the Copper River Basin, anywhere from 15 to 25 there. Mid-20s in the Pribilofs, 30s for the Aleutians and the Panhandle. Highs, 40s to lower 50s again for the southeast coast, more in the mid-40s to the north, anywhere from 40 to 50 for the south central Alaska area. Again, another mild day for the Tanana Valley into the mid-upper 40s there. And again, cooler to the west, but still above freezing all the way out to Amonix, St. Michael, and those areas. Unalakleet, upper 30s, but 26 for Nome, 15 for Zavunga, 26 for St. Paul.
Alaska Broadcasters, National Weather Service, and Alaska Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management will be conducting a test of the tsunami warning system Wednesday, March 27th at approximately 10:20 a.m. This test will be conducted for portions of coastal communities in southeast Alaska, the Kenai Peninsula, Kodiak, the Aleutian, and Pribilof Islands. Audio on TV will indicate it's a test, but what viewers see on their television screens may not. Go to ready.alaska.gov to report your test reception. This test will be canceled in the event of any significant seismic activity.